Welcome to the secrets of the Illuminati card game. We're going to take a look at all the cards in the Illuminati card game. I don't know what all of them mean, but I do know what a lot of them mean. So I'm going to give you my interpretations of what each card means. And if you know anything about the cards that I don't know, leave it in a comment down below. Okay, we shall begin. Now, if you don't know what the Illuminati card game is, Google it. Here's the Illuminati card game. It was made by Steve Jackson. And it has this weird, it's almost like he's predicting everything that's going to happen. Because a lot of stuff in it comes true. Okay, so here's a card that says Messiah. Okay, so they're planning on Jesus coming back. This other card here, privatization. These people are lined up like they get lined up in communism, you know? Let me turn this a bit here. So it says the People's Glorious Revolutionary Food Distribution Collective. And then on the top it has a sign that says Burger Czar. So privatization. So they want to privatize everything? I don't know. Ditto heads. Now, what does that mean by ditto heads? I don't really know. Usually when you say ditto, it means me too. So everybody's just a copycat. I don't know what that means, but that's just, those are my thoughts on that one. Now, this one says Summit. It shows all the leaders of the world meeting America. Looks like somebody from Africa and Great Britain. And a lot of times in these cards, you'll see they have pyramids hidden. That's just showing that they're just really showing you that they control it. So, for instance, right here, see the pyramids on his head there. So they control these summits, okay? Now it says eternal salvation or triple your money back. Refund. I haven't even seen this card before, so I don't know what it means. It says count them, 2 paradises for $30. And while you're alive, lasting as long as you want. And when you decide to die, no other religion offers a better deal. I think basically what they're saying is the religions take your money and they make you promises. So it says right here, eternal salvation or triple your money back. So you give these people money and they promise you these big promises like, oh, you're going to live forever in whatever, paradise. Okay, the enough is enough card, that looks like Trump to me. That's what that looks like to me. The Religious Reich. So religion's going to be like the Third Reich, I guess. So here's that pyramid again. See on his chest there? You got the pyramid. That's just showing they control the religions. State lotteries. Just the fact that they got the state lotteries card there, to me, that just says that the state lotteries are rigged. They're straight up rigged. They're not fair. They rig them. They probably give the winning numbers to their best friends or whatever. Whoever is a Freemason or whatever. Crystal Skull. What does that mean? I have no clue what that means. Don't know what the Crystal Skull means. I don't know. Secular Humanists. Some of these cards are sort of... Okay, here we go. New World Order. Now, it shows the cop. Look, see there's the pyramid on his chest, pyramid on his helmet. It says New World Order, Law and Order. And it shows the cop beating people. And these cops are controlled by the, Freemasons, Illuminati. All the cops are Masons. So it shows them beating people. So I guess when the New World Order comes, they're just going to abuse people and physically beat them if they don't do what they say. Here's another one, New World Order. Political correctness. And it shows 2 guys hanging like they've been put to death. And one says, ate flesh of dead animals. And the other says, what's it say? used insensitive pronoun. So if you don't call people by their correct gender or whatever, and if you eat meat, they're going to hang you in the New World Order. So that's what their plan is, apparently, to ban meat and to, make everybody use sensitive pronouns. Suicide Squad, and it shows the little pyramid there. So I guess people in the military they're a suicide squad. Repent, end of the world, New World Order. So I guess they're going to be pushing the end times crap on everybody. Okay, right here it says the Templars. Okay, now the Templars, they're talking about the Knights Templar. And the Knights Templar, they're part of Freemasonry. Like, you can become a Templar right now if you want to. You join Freemasonry, and then you go into the Scottish Rite or the York Rite or whatever, and then you can join the Knights Templar. They're like the upper part of Freemasonry. Mass murder, tweezer slayings rise to 23. So they control the headlines. They control all the news. Terrorist nuke. That just looks like 9/11. That looks like the Twin Towers. Now, they never said anything about a terrorist nuke on 9/11. But, that's how the building exploded on 9/11. The Spear of Longinus. Now, that's the spear, I believe, they stuck in the side of Jesus when they put him on the cross to stab him. But, religion is fiction. God is fiction. It's not real. Don't get sucked into that stuff. Oh, there it is. Terrorist nuke again. I don't know what this is. Info bomb? This is German. Not sure what that is. Okay, flesh-eating bacteria. Now, we've all heard of the flesh-eating disease, so obviously they control it. You go in the hospital and they don't like you, maybe they put some of it on you and it eats away at your flesh. Now this one, tape runs out. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Talkmaster. Okay, this is just, to me, that just represents talk shows. Here's the host and he interviews people, so they control the talk shows. Israel. They control Israel. Okay, bank mergers. Okay, so you got the little banks and they keep getting bigger. So basically the big banks are going to buy up the smaller banks, and there's going to be less banks. The bigger banks are going to grow. Secret master. Well, basically we don't live in democracies. Democracies aren't real. We live in a dictatorship, and the question is, who is at the top of the dictatorship? Who is it? I would say follow the money. Who got all the money? Albino alligators. I don't know what that is. This other one is German. I can't even read it. NATO. Now, it shows NATO, and then it shows a straw man. So maybe it's like fake enemies, like NATO's pretending to have an enemy, but it's not a real enemy. It's a straw man. Goldfish fanciers. I don't know what that's about. Air magic. They can control the weather. See the little pyramid there? They can control the weather. Power corrupts. Yeah, no kidding. All the people in power are corrupt. And they pay you off with money to get you to do what they want. Okay. It says New World Order. Energy crisis. And it shows an E for empty on the gasoline. It shows all the cars lined up at a gas station. Look, there's the triangle. So they're going to purposely create a gas shortage. That's what this means. They're going to create a gas shortage. And, people will be lined up to get gas. And there's going to be an energy crisis. No gas. Okay, new federal budget. And it shows a dump truck dumping cash into a hole. So they're just going to waste money in order to get the country into too much debt so they go bankrupt. Pyramid marketing schemes. So they just promise you're going to get rich in these marketing schemes and they rip you off. Now that's not even English. I can't read it. Okay, it says Showmaster. Now to me, this guy here looks like, what's that guy, Howard Stern? Looks like Howard Stern to me. And it shows a microphone here. And look, on his chest, there's the pyramid right there. So it just goes to show they control Howard Stern, these talk shows. School prayer. It says, pray, don't pray. Okay, so they say, it says pray, don't pray. I don't know what that means. I just interpret it as first 1 minute they have school prayer, and then the next minute they're taking it out of the schools. Keeping people confused. This one here, isolationism. To me, that just means nationalism. Instead of like all the countries being global, they're gonna have all the countries become nationalized, like nationalism. So everybody's gonna do everything within their own borders. They're gonna isolate themselves from other countries. Okay, March on Washington. It says don't like it, no, nope, grr, and see the little pyramid. So all those protests you see, they control them. Okay, marches on Washington. They control the marches on Washington are fake, and they control the protesters. And there's the pyramid. Sucked dry and cast aside. So what do I see here? I see a white man. It says sucked dry and cast aside. It's a male. He's white. So they're going to suck all the money out of white men and cast them aside. I don't know. It could be that. Now this one, hat trick. Oh, and then the surprise is a grenade. They're going to blow you up. So that's not a very good ending to the trick. I don't know exactly what that means, but... Okay, here's a simple one. We're all living through this right now. Epidemic, quarantine. There's the masks. There's the gloves. There's the injection with the stuff. And here's all the body bags. And it says epidemic. So, and if you look on the bottle, there's the triangle. So they're responsible for this whole epidemic. And a lot of people end up in body bags because of them. Orbital mind control lasers. Well, this is, and here, see the pyramid? Now this is easy right here. This is mind control through satellites. They use V2K, voice to skull. They zap you. They can control your body parts. It's literal mind control. So they're controlling people's minds, or interfering with people's minds. With these, according to this, mind control lasers. It'd be with a laser, according to this. New World Order, 1,000 points of light. What does that mean? It says we'll have to put something in the water. It says paranoia is reduced and good feelings increase to a thoroughly unnatural extent. So they're going to put something in the water to make everybody feel good, or maybe they'll just do it with these frequencies they do for mind control. Here's the stock market manipulation. There's the pyramid. This just shows that they control the stock market 100%. See? And the balance is in their favor. Doesn't matter how much money you put on the balance. It's rigged. The stock market's rigged. Okay? This one here, Mother's March. I guess when you see any sort of Mother's March, they control it. Foreign aid. Now, what do we have here? The U.S., Britain, Germany, I don't know what that is, are all asking for money from foreign countries. So is Britain, United States, and Germany going to go broke? And they're going to have to ask for foreign aid from other countries? Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will. It shows a guy slipping on a banana. So maybe they're just going to create constant problems. You know, constantly something going wrong. Gun control. It says New World Order gun control. Now, what do we see here? We have a light brown hand, we have a dark brown hand, and we have a white hand. And we have some blood. Now, the white hand's holding the gun. It's been a shooting. And the light brown hand and the dark brown hand are taking the gun from the white hand. So, to me, it just shows me like they're creating these mass shootings on purpose. They're getting white guys to do it. And then they're going to turn it into a racial thing in order to grab the guns from people and disarm everyone. Okay? Head in a jar. I think it's exactly what it is. I think they're doing experiments with people's heads and they're hooking up electrodes and they can bring the brain back to life with these electrodes. Yeah. Pentagon. That reminds me of 9/11, where the Pentagon was bombed. Nuclear capability. So you got a nuclear bomb. Oh, it says United States nuclear bomb, and they're painting the whole missile pink. And they're painting over the flag. So are they just gonna like get rid of the United States nuclear capability? Why are they painting it pink? Fear and loathing. Okay, they're gonna get everybody fighting everybody else, and they're gonna create fights in the streets, and everybody's gonna be at each other's necks. Counterspell. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know. Okay, we've already seen that Pentagon card. Revolution. And this revolution looks like it's in the Middle East. And so they're going to create revolutions in the Middle East on purpose, and they're behind it. We've already talked about the Pentagon card. Combined disasters. Now here's the triangle. And to me, that looks like Big Ben. So maybe they're going to blow up Big Ben over in England. This isn't in English. I don't know what it means. I can't read it. Okay, Illuminati University. Here's the triangle. So to me, this just means they control the universities, and they're just teaching people what they want them to know. Israel, they control Israel. It says right here. What does it say? It says, gives +8 on any attempt to control the Mossad. Israel has sympathizers everywhere. And that's true. Israel does have sympathizers everywhere because of Freemasonry. Pulitzer Prize. So they control the Pulitzer Prize and they give it to whoever they want. Look, here's the triangle with the little circle. It says New World Order, bigger business. And then you see the triangle. So it says bigger business. So basically they want to have a monopoly, and these big corporations are just going to get bigger, and they're going to gobble up all the small mom and pop businesses. It says hidden influence. So basically it shows the judge, and the way I interpret this is these judges are Freemasons, and they have people on the outside, they tell them what to do. Flower power. I don't know what that card means exactly, but oh, maybe one of you do. Okay, no beer. This is straightforward. There's going to be supply shortages of food and drinks and everything. And then the people are going to be pissed off. Well, he has money, but there's no beer to buy. So there's going to be supply chain shortages. Foiled? I mean, to me, it looks like he's a doctor. He has like a needle in his pocket, his gloves on. has a stethoscope or whatever that is, a light on his head, and he looks evil. So it looks like an evil doctor. So they control some of the doctors that are evil criminals. And it says ketchup is a vegetable. So they make the ketchup, and ketchup is bad as hell for you because it's full of sugar. Privileged attack. I don't know what that is. Who knows? Nice idea. It's mine now. Okay, so they spy. So when somebody registers an idea, they steal it. They're spying on other businesses and corporations or countries or whatever, and they steal all their ideas. Church of Middle America, that's the church, and then you get flying saucers around it. So they're going to pull off some sort of alien invasion flying saucer scam on the churches, and I don't know, who knows? Maybe they'll say those are the angels. Who the hell knows? Media blitz. They control the media. See, there's the triangle, and there's the circle. So they control the billboards. Here's the TV. Here's the magazines. All the advertising on T-shirts. So they control all the advertising. The Thule Group. And here you see a Nazi symbol. And it says Hitler's wizards are still alive. In fact, some of them are getting younger. Okay, whatever that means. Maybe they're cloning people who were in Germany or something. Who knows? How would they get younger? Okay, secrets man was not meant to know. What would that be? I don't know. To me, that looks like frequencies or something, or electricity. I don't know exactly what that card means. Meteor Strike. Okay, they're gonna fake a meteor strike somehow. I don't know how they're gonna do it. They could do with, they could put stuff up in the sky with satellites, or do the use a rod of God to create one. Sniper. Okay, so they're gonna do some sort of sniper incident somewhere. It says on the bottom there, it says assassination. So are they going to assassinate a future president by sniper? Who, hey, maybe in one of the future presidential campaigns, one of these people are going to get assassinated. Actually, it just happened in Japan. The ex-Japanese prime minister just got assassinated, and he got sniped. Somebody shot him. So that card would fit that. Poison. And it shows a ring full of powder. Danger. Okay, so they poison people. They put shit in their drinks. They put poison in people's drinks and poison them. This other one here, it's not even English. I don't know what it says. Now here it says the Irish flu. And it says president. So maybe they'll get the president sick with the flu. Nationalization. So they're going to take mom and pop shops, and the government's going to take them over and nationalize them, just like communists. That's what they do in communist countries. Bribery. Here's the little triangle. And they bribe people with cash. That one, I can't read that one. It says goal, kill for peace. It says destroy violent groups and control peaceful groups. Looks like he's beating a cop. It says emergency powers, and it shows a military guy shoving a black guy's head into the ground. So I guess that's martial law, and they're gonna take out the military, declare martial law, and that's how they're gonna treat people. I lied. Yeah, they lie. What else do you have to say about that card? They're a bunch of liars. Reorganization. It says you may completely reorganize your entire power structure. Okay, so they're going to reorganize everything. They're going to change things up to how they're working now. Strange bedfellows. Hold on there. Strange bedfellows. So they get people that have nothing in common, but they, I don't know, they're in bed together. So, I don't know. They're getting people who have nothing in common to get married, maybe? I don't know. Seize the time. I don't know. It says here's 9:12. This is on 11. It's pointing up there. I don't know. Somebody else could have to look into that. Just seize the time. Atomic monster. Maybe they're going to set off a nuke somewhere in a city. Hallucinations. Well, look. See how he's got a bloody nose there. It looks like he has radio frequencies going into his head. I don't know what you call these. This is the from the electromagnetic spectrum. They use frequencies to control people's minds, like microwaves. It says here, weather satellite. Yeah, they got control of the weather through satellites. Drug companies. They control the drug companies. They control all the drugs. And it says right here, it says, we'll have to put something in the water to make them forget this. So they're putting stuff in the water. What do they put in the water? Fluoride. Put fluoride in the water. Vatican City. Here's the Pope. Here's the triangle on his head with the eye. They control the Pope. Or the Pope could be one of the top cheeses. Full moon. And Buddy's looking up at the moon. He's salivating. So maybe they're going to make people go crazy on the full moon. I don't know. Maybe when there's a full moon out, they get people to do crazy shit. The Library of Alexandria. Now, that was the library in Egypt. And it says, sure, they burned down the building, but the books were checked out already. So the Roman Empire went into Egypt, and they took all the books from the Library of Alexandria. And all the books are in the basement of the Vatican now. They still got them all. It says goal, power for its own sake. So they want to gain power. That's one of their goals, just to be in complete power. It says rewriting history. And it shows them throwing old history books in the trash. And, yeah, so they rewrite the history books and just lie. Earthquake. So they can create earthquakes. Benefit concert. So they do those benefit concerts. I don't know what that is. It's not English. Mercenaries in the military. There's the triangle with the eye. So they control mercenaries. It says resistance is useless. Shows a guy with a gun with a silencer. And he looks like Tony Soprano to me. So maybe they got hitmen. Well, they most likely do. Well, 100%. It shows bodyguard. There's the triangle upside down. And it shows the gun. The gun's smoking. So maybe that bodyguard... It says, play this card after any type of assassination. It becomes an automatic failure. So they're writing the word assassination here, and it says bodyguard. So maybe they're going to set up somebody and get their bodyguard to assassinate them, like a political leader. Alternate goals, plan B. They have more than one plan. I mean, that's pretty simple. Goal, the hand of madness. Okay, so they want to create chaos in the world. Cyborg soldiers. Okay, so they're going to implement the technology into people's bodies to create cyborgs, which would be, you know, part human, part computer, whatever. Who knows, microchips. Democrats, worshipping the golden calf. So they do everything for money, these politicians. That other one there is not in English. Centers for Disease Control. There's the triangle. They control the CDC. Early warning. Okay. So, They know when something's going to happen with the weather, I guess. Monopoly. Now here's this card, it says Monopoly, and it shows him holding a big factory. So they wanted a monopoly on industry, because whoever controls industry, they get rich and powerful. Car bomb. It says One New World Order. So they're going to blow people up. It says assassination. So they use car bombs to kill people. Rain of frogs. I mean, I don't know. They could do some stupid thing like that. Oh, frogs are falling from the sky. And put it in the news or something. Just do some stupid thing. Now, this is an important one. It says goal. Population reduction. And you see a city. And above the city, you have what looks like be some sort of clouds or smoke. And it looks like it's in the shape of a skull. Like you have the eyes and you have the nose. So there's something floating above the city, and it's going to lead to population reduction. Now, you know, they are spraying chemtrails above all the cities. I mean, you have to be a moron not to be able to look up in the sky and see the shit. It's right in front of your face. These people are so clueless, they don't even know what the hell's going on. They don't pay attention. They're too busy in their lives. Upheaval. It says worldwide riots continue for a third week with no sign of abatement. So the people are going to riot and revolt because, because of an economic collapse, or because there's a shortage of food, or because their rights are being violated. Ark of the Covenant. Okay, they're into religion. They push these religions. These religions are brainwashing. They're not real, but people believe them because they're naive and they believe in fantasy. They don't know the elite control all that shit. Here we go with the clone. The clone card. Yeah, they can create, they can clone sheep and dogs and cats and stuff. They can clone humans too. They just don't tell you about it. Here's Xanadu. It says, it is a place. No, it says, is it a place? Or does it exist only in virtual reality? No one knows. Xanadu is the ultimate vacation spot and where all desires are fulfilled. Once one of your servants has visited Xanadu, he'll be loyal forever, just for the chance to go back. Now, to me, if you guys have heard about Jeffrey Epstein, if you go to his island, he has a building that looks just like this with the round gold top on the building. And on his island, all the politicians went there, and all these rich and famous people went to Jeffrey Epstein's island, and they all went there to meet with a bunch of young women and have sex with them. That's what that card looks like to me. Air magic? I mean, they can put electromagnetic waves in the air. I've already mentioned something like this, the dictatorships in the Middle East. Spontaneous combustion. They can burn you up with microwaves. Reload. You can see each bullet has the triangle with the circle on it. So yeah, they make the guns and the bullets. It says goal, let them eat cake. So basically, they're going to starve everybody. They're going to cut off the food supply. And that's what they did over in the Ukraine. That's what they did during World War II. They starved everybody in Ukraine. And they blamed it on Germany. Botched contract. They're going to botch a contract on purpose. I don't know. Immortality serum. By the way, if you join us, you can live forever. Interested? I mean, that would be really interesting if they really did have an immortality serum where they could inject you and you live forever. It would just put a stop to aging and cure all disease. Go fish. There's a big shark behind this guy. I don't know what's up with that. Frankfurt. Looks like there's going to be a power outage in Germany. See, the lights are on here, but it looks darker over here. Giant kudzu. I don't know what that is. Okay, it says new blood. And it shows all kinds of people with different colored faces, and they're angry. New blood. To me, this looks like new immigrants to the West from foreign countries. It says new blood. So basically, the West is bringing all these people in from all these different countries of the world and all the different ethnicities. It says new blood because originally it's mostly white people in the West. The high percentage was 90-something%. And then it says new blood. So this is them bringing in all the other races of the world to the West. Assertiveness training shows Granny with a gun. There's the triangle end of the gun. Okay. They're going to teach all the grannies to shoot guns, I guess. Gremlins. It says gremlins do not exist. And it shows a gremlin smashing the computer. I don't know. I just looked. I mean, what is that, a virus or something? This one says death mask. It says whoever wears it can see a slightly different world, although it says through its something eye holes. When the mask is removed, the different world is the true one. Oh, okay. So basically, these people are living in fantasy land, and once they put this mask on, they can see reality. Savings and loan scam. Now, look, it shows the building's a facade. It's empty inside. It's just being held up. So these savings and loans are just a scam, and they're going to collapse. There's the pyramid upside down. This one here, Deep Agent. See, it shows she's the. Oh, look, here we go. This is the first time. This is the first time I've actually come to this conclusion. It says Deep Agent. And it shows him making the sign with his hands of the pyramid. There you go. Now you know all these people are agents who make this sign with their hands. I made a video about this not too long ago, last week or two. And it shows all these people who make this sign with their hands. They're deep agents. Okay? Okay. They're going to create nuclear accident on purpose. Tennis star. There's the okay, so they control the tennis stars. 6-0, 6-0. So the tennis is rigged. There you go. Polling, they control the polls. It's all rigged. Gang war, and it shows a guy. They get a mask, get his mouth taped up. They tied him up. They put his feet in concrete, and they threw him into the ocean. See, there's the harbor. There's the city. Here's the water. Here's another skeleton. So I take it as these gangs. They tie people up, put their feet in cement, and they throw them in the harbor to get rid of the body. And there's the triangle at the bottom of the cement. Currency speculation, and he's flipping a coin, and it looks like a bunch of gold. So people are going to be speculating on the price of gold. Militia. Oh, I guess they're going to be creating some militias. The internet worm, shaped like a triangle with an eye. So they're going to create some sort of internet worm, mess up people's computers. Federal Reserve, they control the Fed. They print the money. Censorship. So they're doing it now. They censor everybody. They censor me. They censor all the comments. They kick people off websites. They're censoring everybody. So they're saying right here they're doing it on purpose. That's one of their goals. Miracle diet plan. And look, she has a thing with like diet bars in it, and she ate all the bars. So they don't work. Hit and run. So they run people over to assassinate them. Goal, power to the people. And you see everybody's hands up, and it's all different colored hands, you know what I mean? It's like a white hand, a light brown hand, dark brown, light. Okay, so it's a multicultural group of hands there. And it says power to the people. And then it shows the people. It shows the triangle right there. So this is going to be controlled opposition. That's what it's going to be. They control it. You think it's power to the people, but you don't know those people. Now it shows a perpetual motion machine. So that means if they have a perpetual motion machine, that means it can run forever without stopping. So it doesn't need any extra power. So there you go. That solves the power problem. Commitment. It shows the little triangle there. And this person is, cuffing themselves to a fence. So they control these protests. They control the cops too. Scandal. They set up all these politicians with women, and they photograph them and film them. They set them up so they have something over their head. Margaret Thatcher, that's an old one. She was a politician in the UK. I don't know, she's old news. It says local police departments. And it shows them with a bunch of donuts. It shows there's a triangle. So they control the police, and all the police are Freemasons. Soul burner. Unique magic gadget. I don't know. There's the triangle on the head. I don't know what this means though. Right here it says tax breaks, and there's a massive hole. It looks like he's jumping through a hole. So there's loopholes. That's what I'd call that. They've got massive loopholes that all the rich businessmen can jump through. Look, he has a business suit on and a tie. So there's massive loopholes in the tax breaks, and they can get away from the tax with those tax holes. Conspiracy? I don't know what that is. It says, the meek shall inherit. By weary of strong drink, it can make you shoot at tax collectors and miss. It says, the meek shall inherit, and it shows everything's destroyed. So what? The meek shall inherit what? A destroyed world? Are they going to start a nuclear war? Who knows? Warehouse 23. And it shows a warehouse with the number 23 on top. There must be a warehouse out there somewhere with 23 on the roof. Maybe you could find it on Google Maps, and there's something important in that warehouse. What? I don't know. Probably some sort of military thing. Supreme Court. And it shows the pyramid. So they control the Supreme Court. It's all rigged. That looks like the stock market. Of course the stock market's all rigged. It says Teflon coating. It shows people throwing tomatoes at them or something. It just bounces off of them. That other one, I don't know what that is. Earth magic. That looks like the stones over in England there, the UK. The Great Pyramid. It looks like Obama on the lion there. Is that Obama? Maybe they found whoever that was and cloned him, and that's Obama. That's just a stupid wild guess. Vultures. So it shows they have a briefcase with there's the triangle. I don't know. He's in the desert and looks like he's dead. It says, cast out false prophets. It says, goal, cast out false prophets. Pink boy, you're next. It says, a heretic is someone who shares almost all of your beliefs. Kill him. Okay. Mutual betrayal. So, looks like you have a wife here, and she stabs her husband in the back. And the husband, he poisoned the wife. So they're gonna teach people to betray each other. L4 Society. Here's a rocket with a little pyramid on it. There was a guy in the news that was doing that, making rockets, and he ended up dead. Feminists burning their bra. Here's the triangle. So they control the feminist movement. Rosicrucians. They control the Rosicrucians through Freemasonry. It says the true Rosicrucians do not advertise, and their powers are, I can't read that, are recondite indeed. The Rosicrucians have power. Offshore banks, they wash their money down in the banks down in the Bahamas and stuff, down in the Caribbean. Midas Mill, it shows them making gold out of seawater. So basically, this machine sucks in all the seawater, and it filters out all the precious metals like gold and silver. Backlash. This looks like he's speaking at a podium here, maybe at the UN, and people are whipping stuff at him. So people are going to get mad, and there's going to be a backlash. But they're going to be in control of it. They control all the liquor companies. There's the triangle. It shows an elephant's trunk right here. Usually, isn't that associated with the Republicans, the elephant? So yeah, they control liquor. And Stay Dead. They control all the morgues and the morticians. It says, go, lemmings, go. It shows all the lemmings jumping off a cliff. So they're getting you all to commit suicide somehow. IRS. It shows, there's the pyramid. So they control the IRS, and they just take the money out of your pocket. Well, he's taking the money right out of his wallet. Now, annual convention. Now, this looks like a Shriner's hat, and Shriners are 33rd degree Masons. And you can see the triangle here. And if you look in the back, it says, tragically, the organization's yearly meeting was in the path of the destruction. And in the back here, you see a big fiery explosion. So are they going to have a yearly convention for the Shriners or the Masons and then blow it up on purpose? Diesel engine. And they're showing, it says, play this card at any time to make any gadget resource run backwards, destroying itself. So basically, here's the diesel engine, and this is a satellite dish. So to me, it looks like they have remote control of diesel engines, and they can destroy your engine remotely. They just put it into reverse. And yeah, so there it is right there, man. They remotely control car engines. Now right here it says, let's get organized. And it shows a black guy and a white female. And you do see them doing that a lot in the movies. Like when you watch Hollywood movies, they're always pairing up black males with white females for some reason. Like they do it constantly in every commercial, every TV show. And they're from different tribes when you think about it, right? She's from the white tribe and he's from the black tribe. He should have his black queen. She should have his white king. But they're mixing them up for some reason. I mean, people can choose to be with whoever they want. But but in the news, they seem to be pushing this purposely for some sort of agenda. I don't know what it is. This one says Orbit 1, and it shows this thing up in space. There was a movie like this. I can't remember the name. I think Matt Damon was in it, and all the people on Earth were poor, and all the rich people went up in something like this. See right in the middle you have the triangle, the pyramid. So maybe they plan on having one of these for real. Now this one here, it says the weird turned pro. And you can see his glasses, they're both triangles, see? Triangle, triangle. So it says, when the going gets weird, the weird turned pro. So maybe they're doing all kinds of weird stuff on purpose, just as a distraction, like stupid shit like this. It says, a public figure appears on national TV and talks his way out of everything. Read my lips. Now, that sort of sounds like Bill Clinton. He said that. Or a lot of people said that. Eliza, it says, it really is alive. Or does it just think it is? This looks like this artificial intelligence thing they did in the Middle East. Agent in place? That looks like Alex Jones to me. So Alex Jones is they're telling you Alex Jones is an agent. Now here it says time warp. Let's try that again, shall we? Time warp? I don't know. They're going to relive the past, maybe? I don't know exactly what that means. It shows the gun lobby. Shows all the cash coming out of the barrel. So they control the gun lobby. I don't know what this is. The original manuscript, Principa Discordia? I don't know what that is. Not sure what that is. Stock split? They control the stock market. Book of Kells. It says, this powerful something increased the regular and global power of the owning Illuminati by one. Book of Kells, I don't know. Maybe you guys can look that up. There's a triangle there. I don't know what the Book of Kells is. I'm sure you can Google it and see something. Spasm of violence. It looks like this is a shooting. So they're behind all the shootings. Power grab. Okay, so they want to grab more power. Celebrity spokesman. There's a celebrity. Looks like a beach boy. He's standing on a big pile of cash. So all these commercials with the celebrities in it, they just pay them to say this stuff. They don't necessarily agree with that product. They just say whatever they're told to say because of that money. Never surrender. Oh, look at this. This looks like a prison guard. And see the triangle with the little pyramid with the eye there? So they control all the prison guards in the prisons. It says fundy money. It shows the pyramid, a Christian cross, and a money symbol. So they pay people off. It says fundy. So I guess fundamentalists. So they give money to fundamentalist Christian preachers. Counter-revolution. It shows the military attacking civilians, punch him in the face, and he's throwing his gun. Okay, so they're going to create a war between the people and the military. Goal. Criminal overlords. It shows the White House in the back. And this guy's, he's got his hand on the Bible. But look, his fingers are crossed. So, basically, the government are a bunch of criminals. Ronald Reagan. That's an old card. He's irrelevant right now, but yeah, they control him. It says citizenship awards. So they give awards out to people on TV. They control the awards. There's the pyramid. Here's another pyramid. So they control who gets these citizenship awards. It's all rigged. The Church of Elvis. He isn't dead. I saw him last week at the gas station. Praise Elvis. Okay, so that's just stupid. Interference. They kill people. They get the plumber to kill people. I don't know. The second bullet. I don't know. There's maybe it's something to do with assassination. I don't know what's up with that. But it shows a bullet hole here, and he has a target on his forehead. So the second, so maybe they're going to kill somebody in the news, somebody famous, and he'll be killed by the second bullet. That's just speculation. I don't know. Germany. Here's Germany. Here's the German beetle. Here's the Berlin Wall getting torn down. So I guess maybe they were behind getting that wall torn down. Now this is in German. Or I don't know what this is actually. It's not in English. Now it says multinational oil companies, and it shows the earth being flooded by oil. So I guess they'll have a lot of oil, the companies. It says goal up against the wall, and it looks like everything's been destroyed, and there's the shadow of like, looks like a woman and a kid or something, and this looks like the symbol for a nuclear device. So it looks like they want to like nuke a city and kill a bunch of people. Saturday morning cartoons. Here's a little child sitting in front of the television, and he's getting beat over the head with a hammer that says "Buy." The TV turns kids into consumers, and here's the triangle on the lamp. Media connections. I don't know what that means. They control the media. Tidal wave. Here is the triangle. Now, there is a little sign like this. See how it's like a big building and then there's like it looks like a sign? There is a sign like this in Australia. I've seen it. And it makes a big triangle like that. Could they do a tidal wave somewhere in Australia? Possibly. Swiss bank account. Yeah, people hide their money in the Swiss bank accounts. But they control them. They know what everybody has in there. Now this says a rogue boomer. And it shows a submarine. It shows a submarine captain. He has the triangle. And it shows the missiles going off. So, and it says boomer. So, he might be from the baby boomer generation. So is there going to be a rogue submarine commander shoot off some missiles in the future sometime? And they have total control of that if it happens. Because there's a triangle. Libertarians fighting over the Statue of Liberty. I don't know what that's about. It says moon base. Has a little thing here and something that, so maybe they're going to have a moon base and they just don't tell people about it. Dollars for decency. And this is about the preachers. All the preachers, all the churches and stuff. They're always asking for money. This is a donation plate from a church. And obviously they control the churches. There's the pyramid. Elvis. Okay, they're always putting these stupid stories about Elvis in the news. They do this just to distract people. 18.5-minute gap. And it shows the triangle. I don't know what that is. I have no clue. Maybe that has to do with the JFK assassination film where they cut out some of the real. But I don't know. I don't know what that is. It shows Al Gore as a tree hugger. They controlled him totally. Straighten up. And it shows Granny yelling at a little punk kid, her grandson probably. Here's the triangle on his shoulder. So straighten up. They have a bunch of little punk rockers they control in the media. MTV. And it shows the television. And it's, the kids are watching it intently. But it says empty V. So it's just a bunch of nonsense on the TV. Nothing of importance for you. Faction fight. Okay, they're gonna get people fighting. It says kinder and gentler. Security. Quiet, please. And there's a triangle on his shoulder there. I don't know. They're gonna try to make security more gentle. I don't know. It says forgery, made in Taiwan. So they must have a bunch of relics. And look, here's the triangle. They must have a bunch of relics they're going to pawn off as old, but they're really forgeries from Taiwan. Bimbo at 11. That reminds me of like Bill Clinton. Remember Bill Clinton's secretary and all those women that were bugging him? That looks like one of them. Count Dracula. I heard this story that Prince Charles was related to Count Dracula. Is that true? I don't know, but I heard it. It says New World Order, chicken in every pot. It says world trade is thriving. Everybody's rich and happy. So maybe their plan is to, because when you have a chicken in every pot, it means everybody has what they need. So maybe they plan on making everybody rich and happy in the New World Order. I guess they could do that if they could get rid of a bunch of people and depopulate, and the rest of them are rich and happy. It says unmasked. Here's all the triangles. It says there's a secret of our cabal that even you of the 12th circle have not known until now. So there's a secret even the insiders don't know, but they're gonna know. Someone's gonna take the mask off. Fraternal orders, that's just Freemasonry. And, you know, the Scottish Rite, the York Rite, the Knights Templar, all that stuff. The Holy Grail. Looks like a half of a coconut to me, or a wooden bowl. I don't know what that means. It says New World Order, solidarity. We must all hang together, or assuredly we shall all hang separately. Solidarity. Okay, I don't know what that means, but they want some sort of solidarity between some people. New World Order. Tax reform. That shows a bunch of people's heads on pikes. Tax reform. It says, in other words, tax increase. No government ever took its hand out of your pocket unless it had hold of your wallet. Okay, so in the New World Order, they're going to increase the taxes to people. They're going to make it so unbearable. It's going to be like cutting heads off. Clipper chip. Oh, this just means they have microchips in all the computers. They control all the computers. Sabotage. It looks just like some, I don't know. They're going to sabotage something. What? I don't know. Blood, toil, tears, and sweat. That looks like, I forget his name. Buddy from England there. The historical figure. I can't remember his name right now. I'm having a brain malfunction. But anyway, during World War II, that dude, whatever the hell his name is, they controlled him, obviously. Can't remember his name right now. Winston Churchill. Okay. Silicon Valley would make all the computers. Here's the triangle. Yeah, they control Silicon Valley and the computers. Nobel Peace Prize, they control the Nobel Peace Prize. See her earring? See the little triangle? Loch Ness Monster, they made that shit up. It's just a stupid story. Fast food chains. It says, would you like fries with that? It says, nobody has any idea what's in those secret recipes. And when they find out, they forget again. So they have secret... They're putting something in the fast food chains. And it's a secret what it is. I don't think it's good for you. Whatever's in those burgers are not good for you. Tobacco companies, you got the skull there. They control the tobacco companies. And smoking kills you. Whispering campaign. This is spreading rumors. And they're definitely doing that now to targeted individuals. If you're a targeted individual, they're spreading rumors to you to all kinds of people, telling bullshit lies about you to destroy your reputation. And they do it to me. Goal. Blinded by science. It shows a guy here. It shows a part of his head. Looks like it's hooked up to computers and wires and stuff. Looks like a robot eye. It says, if we knew what we were doing, it wouldn't be research. So they're researching on people with this computer, like merging man and machine. Japan. Okay, they have control over Japan. Manuel Noriega, they controlled him. He sold drugs. There's the pyramid on his hat. Media sensation. It says, Yeah, they control all the actors and actresses, all that stuff. Here's the triangle. Trading card games. Yeah, this is what we're reading right now. They control this game. They're showing you right here. It says backfire. It says mason jars are hermetically sealed. Don't you see? It was a front of us all along, and now it's too late. Let me read that again. It says mason jars are hermetically sealed. Don't you see? It was in front of us all along, and now it's too late. It looks like people's heads are being dissolved in acid or something. It says backfire. Like, what are in mason jars? I mean, it looks like they're killing people there. I don't know. I don't like that card. Okay, let's take a look. Let's keep looking. Hackers. They control all the hackers. Harmonica virgins. I don't know. Maybe we'll see something like that in the future. I've never heard nothing like that. Oh, this is simple enough. It says NSA, and it shows them listening in on people. The NSA spies on its own population. Okay? The NSA spies on American people. And everybody else, too. But yeah, your own government's spying on you. They're listening in on everything you say. It says New World Order, World War III. Okay, so they've had two world wars. They're going to have another world war. It says any nation making a direct attack to destroy against another nation has tripled power. And this looks like a nuclear bomb goes off. And if you look in the smoke, you can see a triangle, right, with a little circle. So they're going to set off some nukes somewhere for World War III to bring in the New World Order. Cable TV, they control all the stations and they don't tell you shit. Jake Day? Nuts. I don't know what this really means. Not sure about that one. Slush fund, and it's just looks like they're slopping the pigs with money. That's all that's the politicians. Ninjas? It says gives a +4 in any assassination attempt. I don't know. The only place I've ever seen ninjas were in Japan. New World Order, antitrust legislation. It looks like they're going to break up a lot of the big corporations here, because it looks like you see a hammer smashing this industry building. The Frog God. I've seen in some white nationalist groups they use this little cartoon frog, Peppy the Frog. Maybe that symbolizes that. Here's the little triangle. They control those white nationalist groups. Those white nationalist groups are totally controlled. So, junk mail. And if you see on every little piece of junk mail, you have a triangle. So they control all the junk mail. It says, do you ever wonder what sort of sinister messages might be hidden in that book club advertisement? No? Good. Don't think about it. Oh, that's interesting. So they're mailing out people's junk mail, and there's hidden messages on the junk mail. Oh, that's interesting. I'm going to read that again. It says, did you ever wonder what sort of sinister messages might be hidden in that book club advertisement? No? Good. Don't think about it. So all the junk mail, there's hidden messages in the junk mail. It says hidden city. There's the triangle. It says the hidden city. Let's see here. The hidden city may be attacked using any disaster card. It is not huge or coastal. So this isn't near the coast. This looks like an underground city in the mountain somewhere. So they have a hidden city out there somewhere. And they're not telling the public about it. And it's not coastal, so it's inland somewhere. And it looks like it's in the rocks, built into the rocks. I mean, there's not much to see here. There's the rocks, there's the trees. And yeah, they have it hidden in a valley somewhere. And then boom, there you go. Hidden city. They can hide out there and do whatever they want. OPEC. There's the triangle. So they control all the OPEC cartel, all the oil. I don't know what that says. It's not English. Self-esteem. It says here we're seeing awards given out to black men and white women. Here's the little Illuminati triangle here. It says self-esteem. So, in the past, women thought they were oppressed and black people have been oppressed. So in order to raise their self-esteem, I guess they're giving them awards, so they feel, I don't know. So to increase their self-esteem, that's what the card says. And they're giving them awards to black men and white women. And there you go again, with them pairing white women with black men again. I mean, she should be with a white king, and he should be with a black queen. That's the natural state of things. But they're pushing this here grouping right here to an unnatural level. Now, why are they doing that? Why would he pick her over a black queen? What does he want with her? You know what I mean? Like, you think they would want to be with their own queen and king, but I think because the TV and the movies push this so much, and people are such little followers, they follow whatever they see. You know, they follow whatever they see on the TV. So maybe they want to mix people up so they don't even know who they are. And that way you don't have a tribe, and you're weaker, and you can't challenge the people in power. An offer you can't refuse. Here's the triangle. Here's the gun. Okay, so they offer you the silver or the lead. Okay, so they say, okay, do this for us. Here's the money, or we'll shoot you. Okay, so the carrot and the stick. Loan sharks. I guess they control loan sharking. The big score. Here's the triangle. I don't know what this means. Buddy has a bunch of money. I don't know. Here we go. Prince Charles. Here is his triangle. Now, Prince Charles, I know he works for the New World Order. And his name equals 313 in gematria. And people think 666 is the number of the beast, but it's not. It's 313. I made a video about it. Go watch it if you want to learn about it. Professional sports. Here is the triangle. Here's a big bag of money, and they're all running after the big bag of money. Now listen, professional sports are totally rigged, and they're rigged to gematria. If you wanna learn about professional sports being rigged, there's a channel on YouTube. It's called Gematria Affects Sports. Go watch it. It's Zachary K. Hubbard, and he'll teach you all day and night, constantly, about how sports are rigged, okay, to a gematria code. You want to learn about it? Go watch it. That's what that card means. Sports are rigged. Exposed. Okay, so they record people, and they expose them if they don't do what they're told. Comet Hail Bob. I don't know what this is all about. I don't know what that means. Chain letter. It says you make 500 copies in 3 weeks, you own Monaco. Maybe they mail out chain letters to people. Voodoo economics. It shows Wall Street. So basically, Wall Street and all that stuff, it's all rigged. That's the only way I can interpret that. If it means more, hey, put it in the comments down below. The Oregon Crud. And it looks like there's a guy out here in the wilderness with a cow, and he's in the mountains, and there's some sort of crud all over him, and it's all over the place. So, are they going to dump something all over Oregon? Some sort of crud? Oil or something? Now, this is Fjord. I don't know what that means, but the closest thing I can think of is Ford, F-O-R-D, Ford Motor Company, but yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't even know if it's, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe you know. Semi-conscious Liberation Army. So you have some rebels, but they don't know 100% what's going on. L4 Society? I don't know what that is. Just some stupid stuff. You'll see something stupid in the news, and it'll be something like that. Buddy trying to go to space with balloons. Stealing the plans. Yeah, they steal people's plans. Miraculous manifestation. This guy's on the moon. This looks like a space guy. And so they're going to put something on the moon and pretend they just found it there. It's bullshit. Here's NASA, and it shows they're in a Hollywood studio and that the moon landings are fake. Look, here's the moon. You can see it's being held up with 2x4s. So they're on a soundstage. Here's the lights. moon landing was fake, according to this. Hollywood. Yeah, they control Hollywood and all the movies. New York. It says, no matter what your scam, somebody in the Big Apple does it better. They got a bunch of scamsters in the Big Apple. They control New York totally. Madison Avenue. You need more stuff. So they try to sell you stuff so they get all your money. It says, it is morally wrong to allow success to keep their money. Oh, sorry. It is morally wrong to allow suckers to keep their money. So they're trying to get all your money from you so they'd be poor. So yeah, keep buying shit you don't need. Save the whales. Okay. Saddam Hussein. I guess they controlled him, but they turned on him in the end, didn't they? It says, by making a few speeches, Saddam can infuriate any government, totally distracting them from what they were doing. Yeah, they got rid of him, though. It says, Bank of England, Easy Cash. And it says, no funds available. So they're going to run out of cash at the bank's machines in England. That one over there, I can't even read. It's not English. Computer virus. They're going to be behind some sort of computer virus. Fjord Motor Company. Remember that card before Fjord? That's why I thought it was Ford. Here's the triangle. It says, carriages without horses shall go, and accidents fill the world with woe. And it shows it's leaking something. So these Fords, do these Fords leak oil on purpose? Ford, found on road dead. Maybe they don't make them good on purpose. It says New World Order. Don't forget to smash the state. So I think they want us to, like, destroy the governments and the kings and the queens and stuff. That way they can come in with a religious dictatorship. Number one here, don't touch that dial. It says, I don't know, buddy's up all night watching TV and there's demons attacking his mind. Republicans, same as the Democrat. They're worshiping the gold. Israel, they control Israel. They control video games. International Weather Organization, they can control the weather. Nuclear power companies. It says they're warping reality in those reactors. It's unnatural, I tell you. I don't know. Maybe they're doing something weird in those reactors we don't know about. Recording industry, they control all the music. Princess Di. Did they kill her on purpose? Underground newspapers. Okay, so they could make underground newspapers, but really they control them to make you think there's a resistance. When really it's just them. Robot sea monsters. Maybe they're going to create one. Bill Clinton. Yeah, he was on a leash. It says fiendish fluoridators. It says secret science, communist. It says fanatic. Shows the triangle. So they're putting fluoride in the water. You shouldn't drink tap water. I'll tell you that right now. If there's fluoride in it. Canada. I don't know. Canada's Canada. It says earthquake projector. See, they have this little machine, and it looks like it's beaming frequencies into the ground and creating earthquakes. So obviously they have one of those. They can create earthquakes with frequencies, according to that card. England. It says, though England's power is reduced today, her influence is still felt everywhere. There's the little the triangles. Yeah, they are felt everywhere. The Queen and the royal family. BATF. Look at them. That looks like Waco. And they burned everybody the hell up. There's the little triangle. It says phone company. And it shows them spying on everybody. The phone company spies on everyone. Brazil. They control Brazil. Here's the triangle. I don't know what that is. It's not in English. Post office shootings. Here's Buddy with the triangle. So maybe they did a false flag shooting in the post office on purpose. It says California. Look at the Ice Cube's triangle. They control California and all the movie stars. Trucker strike. Hey, remember the trucker strike in Canada? They controlled it. CIA. Looks like he's going in to kill people. The CIA kills American people. They target their own people and they murder them, according to that card. Punk rockers. They control the music industry. France. I don't know what's up with this card. It says, France has always loved liberal causes. France's power can be used to defend any liberal group you control. I guess they control France. The Boy Sprouts. Okay, so they control the Boy Scouts. Las Vegas. They control Vegas. Vegas is rigged. Trekkies. Here's the little triangle. They control the Trekkie conventions. Bait and switch. Stuff on sale today only. It says the target Illuminati cannot take over corporate groups. Okay, so they trick old grannies into buying shit and then they sell them junk. Dentists. Now, I know there's a lot of dentists that are Freemasons, and these dentists, they'll put shit in your teeth, like little microchips in your teeth, to track you or whatever. Your tooth starts giving off a signal, or it starts hurting or whatever. You know what? I had a dentist, and 2 of my back teeth on the top, he cracked both of them on purpose, that son of a bitch. So yeah, dentists, a lot of those dentists are Masons. They're on the payroll. Eco-gorillas. I guess they control those eco-gorillas. Bigfoot, it's just a bullshit story they put in the news. He doesn't exist. MI5, of course, they control British intelligence. It says the British intelligence agencies have been hiding things in plain sight since the First World War. At least. Yeah, okay, so the MI5, they control that. Comic books, they control all the comic books. They control all the media. I don't know what this is. It says, something to do with a computer. United Nations. They control the United Nations. It looks like they're going to get everybody bickering at the United Nations. Science fiction fans. See the little triangle? So they must show... So all the pictures from space, they must be fake. They're faking them somehow. Hawaii. They must throw people in volcanoes to get rid of them. Dinosaur Park. I don't know. Cattle mutilators. Here's the triangle. It says their weird rituals foretell the future. Oh, so these people, they've got some weird stuff where they're cutting up cows. Let's see. The Red Cross. They control the Red Cross. Girly magazines, they control porn. Oil spill, so they do oil spills on purpose. They do the stuff to distract the public, just stupid stories. I don't know what this is. That looks like Alex Jones, and that looks like that other guy there, Ron Paul. Two controlled opposition puppets. The Big Prawn, I don't know what that is. Druids, they were from England. I don't know. Maybe they control the Druids over in England. The Big Prawn. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, there's Buddy from the talk show. What's his name? Rivera. Something Rivera. Rivaldo. I can't remember his name. Anyway, they obviously control his talk show. Secret Service. It says the guards wrestled the assassin to the ground. Just a second too late. So these Secret Service people who are protecting presidents and stuff, they'll let the president get killed on purpose. Alien abduction. They fake that shit. With target individuals. There's the triangle. Intellectuals. Oh, here's the triangle. So there's another triangle. So yeah, they control a lot of these university professors, and they just bullshit people and lie to them. The IRS, they basically steal your money from you. Italy, they control Italy, the Vatican, Jesuits. Here's the AMA, the American Medical Association. Here's a doctor, a surgeon. Here's a triangle. He's full of blood, and you get a skeleton. So they murder people in the hospitals, okay? These Freemason surgeons, they assassinate people. Telephone psychics. See, there's the triangle. They control that shit. It's bullshit. The bronze head. Its first recorded owner was Roger Bacon. He said it foretold the future. It does that and much more. Okay, whatever. I'm not sure what that is. Voodoo attack. Voodoo anistas. Subliminals. They do this. See how they have the word sex? Sex. One time I was looking at the Pizza Hut website. In the background, you can see skulls. And I guess I was the first one to ever see it, because I showed it to the pizza driver, and then Pizza Hut changed their website. Jimmy Hoffa. Yeah, they killed him. Buried him somewhere. Joggers. No one ever suspects a harmless jogger. So they dress up as joggers to pull off their little operations. Savings and loans foreclosed. Yeah, they take people's houses on purpose. They want to throw everybody into poverty, so you're weak and you have to go to the stupid job every day. Paranoids. They make people paranoid. A lot of these people, they pay attention to what's going on. TV preachers. They control the TV preachers. Religion's a fake scam. And if you're following religion, you're being scammed. Phone freaks. Here's the triangle. So I guess they get people that make phone calls. They make some sort of phone calls. I don't know what that would be. Big media. They control big media. Survivalist. These are preppers. That's everybody. You hear all the preppers right now going on talking about prepping, food, all that shit. That's that. Pollsters. They're in control of all the polls, and they put whatever they want on them. Hillary Clinton. Here she is holding the leash of Bill Clinton. I don't know what that other one is. The Elders of Zion. Well, if you've ever heard of the protocols of the Elders of Zion, well, I guess they control that. Here's the triangle with the pyramid, and here's another one going down. The Shroud of Turin. It's fake. It says the one in the museum is fake. The real one is far away, the center of nightly rituals. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. They got a fake one in the public, and the real one, they're doing stupid rituals to it. Conspiracy theorists. I guess that's a card about me. Congressional wives. Look on her little pendant there. There's a triangle. So they control the congressional wives too. The wives of the politicians. And let me see. Is that it? Wall Street. Okay. So there's crooks on Wall Street and they arrest them. Nephew of God. Sweeping reforms. They're going to make a bunch of changes with the New World Order. And that is it. Wow, that was a long one, guys. That's my longest video ever. So yeah, secrets of the Illuminati card game. Peace.